have no fear, odd ones here. So first of all, I'm just finishing, I'm doing 2-3 things for raid, because there's a champion training, not a champion training, what's it called, an arena tournament finish here, and I want to make sure I grab a little bit of that energy. But then we're gonna be having a first look at Void Hunter's closed alpha gameplay. I already created the account last night, already played a little bit, and it looks pretty interesting and pretty fun, right? It's just, I didn't want to look too much into it. I just wanted to have, you know, keep most of the reaction over here and whatnot, but it does look like an interesting game. So, you know, there's a lot of people playing it. There's lots of people from the Godforge community that are in that Discord. I swear, it's like I went to that Discord and it felt like I was in the Godforge Discord, which is not a bad thing. That means, you know, lots of people have seen it, lots of people are interested, means that maybe the game has potential. So we're going to see what it is all about. But again, so far, I'm having fun. I really like it. It's, you know, again, I didn't play a ton, but based on what I've seen till this point, it definitely looks like a really interesting game, and it looks like it has proper depth, right? Oh, it said I needed to do a boot, right? I just squirreled and swapped mid doing this. Good morning, Daysuri. Grab your clan quest if you haven't. I think they have reset. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Thank you, Daysuri. Thank you for the heads up. Definitely need to grab that, even though it kind of looked like not too many people stressed about going crazy on them, but I should do it in case, you know, clan shop, I expected, right? Swapped to silver and chickens, kind of like what we thought. Clan quest loading. Okay, let's see. So, for the clan quests, I'm gonna go with the usual one that I know I can do, that's easy. Good afternoon, Gilfrad. Hello, hello. Welcome, my friend. So I'm gonna grab again the one that says, I think I saw it already place, increase 200 increase speed in tag team arenas. Yep, place 200 increase speed, tag team arena. I know I can do that. And then maybe I can find the same thing over here, place the 100 increase speed in tag team arena. That would be nice, just to double dip. Maybe, hopefully. No, it just says the increased defense, increased attack. No increased speed. Oh, come on. That would have been nice to double dip. But okay, let's see again. So, increase speed, HP burn, that. Survive, I cannot yet. Increase attack in classic arena, I don't do it. I more often do push back the turn meter. Okay, let me see. Fill the turn meter. Okay, this one I'm doing a lot. So maybe I just grab this because I'm using Mordecai first. Right, I don't see the place 100 increase speed. Tag team, okay, so fill the turn meter of always 50 times. There we go. That's my 2 for now. How's everyone doing? I heard you talk about Expo when I joined. Is it for Godforge? No, it's about Void Hunters. Get the 5 million silver. I'll get the elite one later. I usually like 48 hours, I leave it. Right? I take an elite and an expert, and I leave 48 hours and then I grab another elite. If nobody did that. But this is what I'm talking about, right? This is what I'm going to be playing. This is what we're going to be testing out. Hello, Mrs. Hillary. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Like, yeah, this is going to be the game that we're going to be playing. It looks interesting, right? It's in the alpha, right? It's in... Currently, it's closed alpha. Then on the 19th, the open alpha signups are going to be open for the community. And then they're going to be, I think it's going to be like, you know, everybody that signs up can play. Not sure exactly, there's no exact confirmation when it's going to be open to everyone, but it is going to be March. That's what we're told. I'm good, how are you? I'm good. Waking up, having coffee, and preparing to do some gaming. Yeah, it's like the graphics look decent. Again, here's the thing. When people are going to start judging, it's going to be the same situation as with Godforge. It's closed alpha. It's alpha only, right? It's not out yet. It's not done. Still needs to be polished. Am I going to get the energy at least? Okay. I'm getting 100 energy from here. I'm good. That's what I wanted. It's going to reset in 16 seconds, so there's no more chance. I just need to use a little bit of this overflowing energy. Or stamina. Or however the hell it's called in this game. But I need to do some of that. So, it includes the vault. So I need to do this, and then we're gonna be use some of the energy, and then we're gonna jump in that game, right? How's mom and baby? They're doing good. Baby had ultra sleep overnight, apparently. So she usually wakes up overnight and then goes back to sleep and then wakes up and then is up early and whatnot. Well, last night she went to sleep at like around 8. We took her to bed at like 8 and a bit. Then she woke up at 5 a little bit. She was awake till like 6. And then she was asleep from 6 to like now, 9:30. It's like I had to go grab my mom and get ready to stream, and baby girl's still asleep. But now she's awake. As I can hear, she's being changed, and she doesn't like to be put down to be changed. So, yeah, she's awake. Susie's awake as well, preparing for work and all the good stuff. Hey, buddy. Hello, Mighty Zoo. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? And tell me, how much did you enjoy, Void Hunters? How much did you enjoy it? I'm gonna be playing it myself. I just need to do a couple of things, a couple of dailies over here to use my overflow energy and whatnot. Actually, you know what? I could just put it to do in the background, right? Just because I have multi-battles. I keep forgetting multi-battles are a thing. But let me just do this for Armiger so I don't feed them before I forget. Come on over here. Okay, good enough. Getting there. But yeah, that's what I should do. I shouldn't do this. I can just go ahead. I did my clan boss keys, right? Another one in 15 minutes. Maybe before the stream ends, I might throw another in brutal, or I might just save it for the next one. So what I can do is I can just get my team. I've done most of this. Collect this one and then just put it to farm. Yep, just go ahead and keep farming the dragon. Because still an hour of this, a day and a bit. There's still need to finish it. Artifact enhancements, hopefully it doesn't finish soon. No, okay, so I'm just gonna leave this to farm Dragon 16 in the background. We have multi-battles, continue. And time for Void Hunters. It was a blast. I hope you'll enjoy it too. Yeah, I'm hoping to enjoy it. I already played a little bit last night. It was interesting. Let's see. I'm curious how much I can, how much I can push through, how much I can grind, what I can do in, a couple of hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long I decide to play. One thing that I liked is that I already got stuck. In the beginning, and it kind of looked like, kind of looked like I was stuck on the map. I couldn't restart everything, so I had to swap into other things. I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay if some stuff's not beat, that you have to go and push other things and then come back. But let's start out with a summon, right? There's a cool thing I already saw from the beginning. Wish list, right? So, you have the wish list over here. We can select the class, select the homeland, the species, and then other. So, let me see. If I put is it free tribes? Yes. Okay, so if I put, for example, if you put all 5 of the, or 4, sorry, of the things that you're looking for, you can get rate up. So for example, I liked this orc that I got, right? The first one. So if I select all 4 of these tags, there's a 5 times chance that I get him. So this is a really interesting way to do wish lists or summoning banners, right? It's just you choose your own. You choose your own 2 times, 3 times, up to 5 times, like I said. And that is interesting. I really like that. Okay, let's do a summon because I had one from last night. Let's see. Summon animations looks pretty interesting, right? It's different, definitely different. Okay, and okay, I got another creed. I'm okay with creed. This is one that I'm not sure if it's like a rigged rare pull that you get, but I enjoyed it. Switch to Twitch. It's okay, Miss Hillary, appreciate it. You also have like this over here, right? The bottom. Summon up to 11 more times to get the guaranteed epic. Summon up to 56 times to get the guaranteed legendary. So it just straight up, shows you what you can do, what your rates are. Okay, so what can I do with a dupe? That's my interesting thing. So with the dupe, can I use dupes for awakenings? I can. There we go. I think that's Awakening, right? Yes, Awakening. So they have Awakening, but they also have this that I think it's called Super Awakening. Look at this. This is interesting. It's like I already saw this from last night. It's like 2 layers of stats that you can get, right? It's like you can get stats from Awaken, you can get from Super Awaken, then there's some other stuff. It's like, it already has depth, right? So this already feels pretty cool to me. Already having depth is pretty interesting. You're on both days, Sari. Thank you. But like, yes, so many things. Obviously, keep in mind, whatever I'm gonna say or do or whatever here, I have no idea. I've not played. This is my first look. So if I seem like a complete noob, that might actually be the case, right? Because it's the first time I play it. So there's like, you know, the shop, market and everything. So summon shop, gold shop, where you can buy stuff with the gold. Different interesting things. I guess these are different banners, weapons and whatnot. And then obviously gem shop, where you can buy some other things. But let's continue. Let's go to the world map. So I'm not sure how many things actually open, but we see PvP, patrols, challenges. We have missions, which missions are kind of like in most games. This is something you ideally go and you know, follow along. So for example, for me, it says that I have to talk to the guy. I presume I have to go and hold fast over here. Now this one, the map type, I'm not sure if it's gonna stay the same or not. I'm not sure if this is gonna be their theme or whatnot, but you know, this one's not something too impressive. It's like I'm gonna try and be balanced as well, you know, not too mean, because again, it is just an alpha, but you know, this doesn't impress me the way that it looks. It just, but maybe this is the theme that they're going for, right? Maybe they're just going for this specific type of you know, I think it's called grim or gritty. Right, just really simple, basic stuff. Ooh, yes, give me free stuff. We got into another spot, we got some free stuff. I'm gonna be also reading a bit of this. 1 second, let me see, is there an audio? Okay, no, so there's no voice acting. Because when I started playing last night, I didn't realize that actually there was no audio. So, I had played without audio. But let me see, did I actually post my stuff? I did. Yeah, I did post my stuff in there. But yeah, let's see. I kind of read a bit what this says. The story, I'm not sure if it's too interesting or whatnot. But you know, maybe I shouldn't care too much about the story, because it might not be, you know, done and whatnot. So maybe I'm just gonna skip all the dialogue and just go ahead and do the fights, because the reality is, there's gonna be, you know, when the game comes out in the other alpha or when it comes out globally, that's when we would actually enjoy the story. But it already has cool stuff, right? You win battles, win with all allies, at or above 50% HP, and then using max 3 allies. So it already gives you some difficult things. I think I'm not gonna try and like do the 3 stars early. I'm just gonna try and beat everything, because obviously I might be limited on the gear, on levels, on whatever. Havelock, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Havelock is a part, if I saw correctly in Discord, part of the dev lead. So welcome along. So I'm gonna try and behave. But it's, you know what? I like the way it looks. See, it has a different style, right? It's like more towards the darker way it looks. Obviously, again, keep in mind, guys, it's an alpha. There's lots of maybe, you know, lightning, polishing and stuff that can be worked on, kind of like same way that we had with Godforge. We just have the initial, you know, initial testing. But so far, based on the way it looks, I like it. It's dark, it's interesting. But also, one thing that I like is the depth, like I showed you earlier. The depth of actually having so many things, so many skills, so many awakening types, so many other stuff. It's, you know, I just started and I already saw like, damn, there's a lot of things to be done. And this is something I love. This is fun. So pretty much every so often you get to points where you have choices. This is something that I love because I used to have this that's not as common in, or wasn't as common in RPGs in general. In Gothic, for example, I would love your decision could be game-changing, right? Sometimes if you choose one way, you lose on rewards. If you choose the other, you lose on rewards. I'm not sure if it's extremely impactful. Maybe Havelock can clarify. But like you, for example, here, right? It's like you see you can choose to bury the dead or you can choose to run to hold fast. So based on what you choose, I assume you're going to get different rewards, right? I'm not sure if it's a big difference. Like if you choose to bury the dead, you completely miss on the rewards, and then if you choose run to hold fast, you get rewards. I'm not sure if it's that game changing. Maybe, like I said, maybe Havelock can clarify, but I'm just curious, and I like it, right? It gives players choice. Players love that. Players love to have the choice. The decision to change the path, that's interesting. Exactly. Exactly. Like me, for example, I'm a nice person. I will bury the dead, right? That means I might just miss out on stuff. So if I choose this, okay. Let's see. So it gave us 200 XP because we chose that. And now we can meet with this guy that was part of the mission again. Meet the monk. I don't remember what game I had this type. I've seen, remember this type of dialogue as well, which is pretty good, right? It doesn't have to, they don't have to move a lot, you know, just having the idle breaker and part of the chat makes it pretty easy to kind of like stage the story. When using Archland's allies only, I'm obviously not doing any of this right now because I don't have all of that. I'm just winning using whatever I have. Then there's like effect. There's so many things. It's definitely looking good. And okay, so here's the thing. No so they have, you know, you have your basic. Then you have a special number 1 that's like a 5-turn cooldown. And then you have another special number 2 that's a 5-turn cooldown, and then they also have their passives, right? So there are these things, but each hero also has afterwards like another, so the passives are called traits. I've seen that they have like more of those, right? It's not just one. Some people have 3 of them, some people have 2, some people have a different one, so I definitely like it. One thing that I think it's definitely going to be a good feedback. The first thing that I've done personally, done a lot of mistakes. Maybe like if Havelock is hearing this, don't make this be one click. Because like, for example, if I don't hold the click, if I accidentally just click once, but I don't want to use it, it straight up does it. I would prefer it to be double click. Like if I want to use it, let me double click, like click once to highlight it, and then let me select the target or double click it. That's going to be, you know, I'm pretty sure there's going to be lots of mistakes that can happen because of that. And it already happened to me. This game looks interesting. I saw some Mighty Zoo too. Sorry, Raphael, just saw that. Yeah, Mighty Zoo played quite a bit last night. I think he streamed for like 7-8 hours. It definitely looks fun. I like it. It's, again, I just started it, right? So, just started it, but it looks pretty cool. It looks interesting. It looks like it has depth. Again, that's the thing. It has depth. There's lots of stuff that they can play around, right? I barely just started it, but I already see some fun stuff in here. The graphics are also different, right? The graphics, honestly, when I play this, it just, it reminds me of a variation of, you know, a gacha game meets, I guess, Diablo, right? It gives me that feel, and I like that. That's not bad, right? That's good. It gives me the combination of that gacha game, but then also the, you know, the Diablo stuff. It was a long stream. I agree with the selecting skill. Yeah, it's like I want to click it. If I don't want to click it, or if I click it by accident, it just goes. It's like, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see what it does, you know. So The same thing, like for example, maybe I want to do this, but I don't realize the move target or doesn't click it. You know, it's obviously it's not something that's like, oh my god, this sucks because the game has it. No, it's just, you know, a little bit of feedback. Because keep in mind, say, like I said, people that watch this maybe later, same as with Godforge, this game is an alpha, right? It's just the alpha right now that we're playing. So this is just part of the testing. This is where we go ahead and give feedback. That's kind of like the way that this one goes. And heal. I need a healer. Okay, this guy's dead. Okay, one more wave. One more wave. But it definitely has like the dark vibe, you know. Look at that heal. I love it. Okay, I was wondering, can I see what they do? Okay, so if you long click on them, it just shows what all of them do. That's pretty good. What does this guy do? Because this is the one that seemed interesting. Okay. Okay, I want to kill this one then. Because it does. I saw defense down and just straight up went there. Okay, let me see. Do shields go down if I take a turn? Okay, yes they do. Okay, okay. Got it. Bro, more smash. Oof. Ooh, that hit hard. That definitely hurt a bit. Boom. I think that's the one that hit. There we go. No, 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 no. No. Not allowed to die. Okay, she died. It's fine. I just need to beat it. I'm not trying to restart it. Because I think I definitely need a lot more stuff to build. One thing that I haven't noticed, but obviously I will see. It's like, okay, if I want to go and farm some stuff, can I do that? Right, like if I cannot push. I think there was the hunt, I think it was called. They can go and do some stuff again. You have specific number of hunts a day. Because I'm wondering, okay, if I get stuck somewhere and I don't have XP and I don't have gold, where would I go to try and... Because see, I beat this once, I get some gold and I get some XP. But then that's it. Right, I can only come and fight it again if it's if I have to 3-star it. If it's already 3-starred, if I come and fight it again, nothing happens. And even this, when you fight, it doesn't use anything. Based on what I've seen, I haven't seen any energy system on this one, right? So all of these fights, they have no energies, but there are specific areas like this, right? Old World Remains. This one is kind of like a hunt where you use the hunt energy. So you can get up to 12. And maybe if I do quick sweep, right, it gives me rewards. I just see over here. But you can keep doing these. And these are kind of like sort of a roguelike, right? I think it's called. Right, where you go in and you choose paths. You choose 2 different fights. People share the same life and whatever. So it's interesting. I guess let me do a quick sweep one just to see what it does. Okay, I have one. Okay, we got lots of gear. We got some of these that are used for like I think it's essential. I'm gonna show you there. But like, okay, get some XP and some gold. It's not a lot of XP though. Ancient scrolls. Okay, so now that I did that, I can go in over here. Okay, so for gear I can change gear. It kind of looked, again, I might be wrong, or maybe this is just initially, but it kind of looked like the main stats are the same, right? Weapon is always attack, helmet is always health, chest plate is always defense for the main one, right? And then boot is always speed. So in a way, I kind of like it. Because all the other stuff are a bit more complex. Or they look more complex, and then maybe this one, because the base stats are always going to be the same, I'm kind of okay with it, right? Like, I don't mind it. And even look if I can enhance. Max level reached. Okay. They have a higher level, stuff like this that I can... Okay, so it kind of looks to me, maybe I'm wrong. It looks like the gear cannot be leveled up or anything. It's like, that's it. Is this game gacha or just released today? So no, this is an alpha. Check Amulet and Ring. Okay, Amulet I have Ring, but I don't have him 3-star focus, and then I guess maybe these have different stats. Gray cannot level. Okay, got it. Thank you. That's true. Thank you. Zico, hello, hello. Thank you, Zoo. Thank you for clarifying that. But yeah, here's the thing. I was looking at if I want to... Oh yeah, this is the thing. So at Hunt, you can like place stuff over here. And by doing so, you kind of connect and then you can promote. You can promote the Hunt level. But Hunt level is different to Awakening level. Right? So it's different. And then there's going to be like relic stuff. And I feel like this relic is kind of like, this is cool. It's the same as like Godforge maybe has weapons. I'm not sure if that's a thing, if we have it on, but it feels interesting. I definitely like it, right? It feels like, again, it has different layers of stuff. They each use different stuff. Let's see, for gear, let me just equip stuff in there randomly. Let's do one of these. Let me see. Can I actually beat the next stage or not? Because the last one seemed pretty okay. Let's see. So, like I mentioned, you have two choices. You can go and fight here, or you can go and fight here. And based on that, you get boons, which are pretty much buffs for your... for the heroes that you choose. Sorry, for the hunters, because they are called hunters. So I'm obviously going to try and go for Bromor because he's the one that I got built best. Let's see. Can I beat it? It might be a no. I might completely lose. But still going to try. I'm curious if I lose the attempt or not. If I do, then definitely got to be careful about that. Okay, so let's start with this. Oh! There we go. I guess let's kill the stuff that can be killed. There we go. Let's put some shields on. Not the taunt. AoE damage. Okay. There we go. And here's the thing. If somebody dies, then that's it. Alright? Somebody dies, then pretty much that's it. They are dead for the fight. I don't think you can... I haven't seen yet a way that you can... bring them, so you have to fight without that person. But luckily, everything else is pretty, you know, all the other ones are pretty okay, pretty strong to deal it on their own. There might be, you know, at some point there might be stages where you can revive them, right? There might be reviver spots and whatnot. Okay, whenever this hero is held gains turn meter, so these are kind of like the boons that you get in this one. Gain turn meter equal to lost health percentage. Whenever the hero uses a skill, chance to instant use it again. Interesting. Hero suffers irresistible once you cooldown up on all special skills, but their special skill deals 75% damage. I mean, I'm not sure if this means that I have them ready to do. If it already pushes them back, I don't like it. I like this one. Loses HP against turn meter. Straight up. Now let's go with the 25% chance to use skills again. Okay, next one. There's no boon over here. Okay, so this is what I thought. So remnants of a recent skirmish. You can go there and I think you can revive. So I guess let's test it, right? Because I haven't done it. So meditate says allies plus 40 HP. Rush forward, rest plus 25. What does rest mean though? I guess let me choose and do it because I haven't done it and see. Does it revive? No. So it doesn't revive. I think rest just means they get their HP boosted. Okay. Mistakes have been made. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. We're okay. See everybody back to work. Okay, Mighty Zoo, thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Appreciate you. Have a great day. There we go. Okay, stunned. I didn't even realize that he does stuns as well. That's awesome. I like this rare. Boom. Yeah, this is looking dicey. Hopefully Bromor can carry it. There we go. See, I chose the RNG, the 25%, and it paid off. Okay, what does this one do? So what's the buff for the guy that's dead? It's fine. He's already dead, but that's fine. Let's keep boosting the orc. So many gachas to play. I know, I mean, luckily this one's only in alpha as of now, right? But here's the thing, how's this one going? In the meantime, they're farming along. Okay, we're good. Here's the thing, I don't mind it. Because if this game, right, if Void Hunters was out before I started this, I would have not started this, right? But because it isn't, it's like, you know, we play what we have. And here's the thing, at the end of the day, you get bored eventually, right? You get bored of playing the same game, so you might want to try and do some different stuff. So, I don't mind more games coming out if they're good. Even though I'm the type of person that I'm pretty loyal, right? Like, if I enjoy a game, I'm sticking with that game for quite a while. I mean, Raid was a good example. I played Raid for 5 or 6 years, right? And then eventually I was like, okay, I think I played enough. Oh boy. Then I carried on. Now I'm doing the same thing with Dragon, right? I like Dragon and I'm playing it. But sometimes, you know, choices have to differ. Sometimes I have to drop games. Like, sometimes I have to choose, maybe, even though it doesn't matter how much I love a game, something's gotta pay the bills. I might have to choose some other ones that, you know, also get the views. Yeah, raids become a fusion. Yes, that's true. This hero's level cooldown is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 3. Defense equal to half of the resistance. This hero has, okay, for each defeated ally or empty ally slot. Okay, so, you know, a lone wolf. I'm gonna take lone wolf because it's already 2 of them, so. Bromor, I hope I called his name right. Is it Bromor? No, Bomor. Okay, so Bomor is a solo Giga Chad. So everything that gives him boons, because he's gonna solo this because he's the only one alive, because I cannot add more people. Unique thinking was what got me into your channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I always like to try, you know, always try and look at things differently, try and do a quirky stuff. That's what I kind of like in these games. I like the theory crafting side of things, you know? There we go. It's like theory crafting, trying different things, trying quirky things. Yeah, Bomor's got it. He's a Giga Chad. He's a Giga Orc Chad. We had this conversation yesterday, remember what I said? Exactly. Sometimes, you know, sometimes choices have to be different because, you know, life and family and bills and whatnot. An OG on Raid, hated the fact you left Raid. I love the free-to-play series on Raid Shadow Legends. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there were several reasons, right? Like, I left it when I did because I wasn't in a good spot. I didn't have the time. The community wasn't in a good spot. So all of that, all the reasons was just, you know, it happened. I don't regret it, right? Even though, like, oh yeah, maybe if I stuck with it, income would have been better and whatnot. But I don't want to do everything only based on that, right? I prefer to enjoy the game a bit as well. Funny thing is, I used to watch videos from like 4 or 5 years back. It's just that I forget your email and have to change every time. Same goes on Discord. Nice. Understandable. The time was pretty toxic with the dramas. Yeah, exactly. And I was pretty negative myself. I got to a point where I was like that, so it wasn't wasn't a good spot. Okay, I love this one. Okay, Bowmore's gonna solo everything. Whenever an ally ends their turn, they suffer 1% void touch for each buff on them. I have no idea what that means. What was that? Interesting. Still, Bowmore soloing this. Still feel like Raid should add characters in campaign because rares aren't cutting it, which are in campaign. Would be nice. Get a good legendary unit when you beat a brutal difficulty, and get 2 sacreds when you beat knight in a campaign. The thing is, there's they've improved quite a few things, but still there's a lot more that they need to improve. Like, I'm still shocked how very few summons you get, right? Summoning early, especially early on, right? Because early on, you're kind of looking for summons. It's supposed to be, you know, summoning game. You're supposed to get some stuff. It's like I'm not expecting obscene numbers, but give me something. It's like, you know, playing for 2 weeks, apart from initial ones that you get from challenges, progress missions. I've been doing clan boss 3 or 4 of them every single day, and I only got 1 shard in 2 weeks, an ancient, and that's it. It's like, come on, you know? It's more max HP to keep him alive. Okay, and the thing, this is the boss stage. Let's see. What do you think? If Raid had 3v3 battles like 3 versus 3 player arena, 2 win is what needed. So, like, you mean arena fights where they only use 3 heroes? That would have been more interesting. If you had 3v3 arena be actually a fight where you only have 3 heroes per team. Challenges later on take forever to do for this one, you mean? Or do you mean the challenges in Raid, Rastafaris? Also, I saw Rastafaris that yesterday was the launch of the game that you were so excited about. Did you play it? Challenges in Raid. Okay, yeah, some of them can be tricky. Also, I think you mean the progress missions. Those can take a bit. Look at Bowmore being a Giga Chad. He's soloing it. Ooh, yeah. That's what I needed. That's why I focused on him, right? He was the best unit I had, so... Everything done. There we go. Lots of stuff. Thank you very much. Continue. He's fun. I know. He's cool. I invested everything in my guy. My guy, Bowmore, is a Giga Chad. Count down the prey consumed squad. Okay. Oh, and more free shit. Yes, please. And then also gave us another hunt energy. You didn't start the roguelike mode yet. Yeah, I'm on my second one. I did one last night. Wait to play more with the next phase, probably. Nice. Yeah, I'm just playing it a little bit, because... So, as far as you know, babe, do they reset this? Right? What we play now, they reset it, and then... When next phase comes, we start over. Just so I know, so I don't, like, no life it. Right. You gotta play God for your internal competition. Yep. So if this gets a reset for, like, oh, yeah. All wipes for alphas. Okay, so for example, this one that we're playing right now is a closed alpha for content creators, if people are wondering. But then from the 19th... There was like sign-ups where everybody can sign up, and then I'm not sure they didn't confirm yet an exact date of when they released the next installment of the open alpha, I guess is gonna be called. But from what I've seen in the conversation, it is going to be something like March, right? Something like March is going to be what we know. And okay, there was some talk okay. So there's some talk in Discord. At this point, we surely know there's going to be alpha, but it's quite likely there's going to be beta at some point, possibly something more. We publish official roadmap while we gather and analyze feedback from alpha. Okay. So closed alpha was with way less content, lasted 4 weeks. So they did have a closed alpha before. And this one sounds like it's going to be longer. Just looking at conversation in the chat. So that's definitely worth keeping in mind. Because I'm obviously playing, like, if it's going to be an alpha, there's going to be like a month or two. Hell yeah, I'll play that up until Godforge comes out. But let's see. So one thing that I noticed, the quirky thing, I'm curious is, for now, based on what I've seen, the only thing that's kind of like, you know, can refresh. I think this is Paraded Tombs. Yes. So the only thing that you can like farm, like quick sweep to get some resources is this one. Because everything else is like, if you manage to beat it, but if I'm stuck in everything, I wonder how it looks, right? So if I'm stuck in everything, how does it look? What do I have to do? Right? That's going to be an interesting thing. Maybe it all has to do with the... What's it called? With that, with the hunts, right? Because you get certain attempts. Maybe that's what you do. That's what you use. Okay, so the studio, I like this. I like some info. So the studio and most of like people from the studio are from Poland. Okay. You know what? That makes me happy in a way. And that makes me happy in a way because that means they might have some influence from Gothic, even though it's completely different genre. Gothic is a pretty interesting game that's not as well known. It's one of those RPGs that's not as well known. That is very underrated. That's amazing from my point of view. They're doing the remake and whatnot. So it was really popular in Germany. It was really popular in Poland. Stuff like that. OddOne, can you tell Mother Nature I've been a good girl and don't deserve more snow? Oh no. Oh, Canada. Dr. Skiblet Jr. Hello. This game looks good. I know, right? It has such a different vibe, right? It has a different vibe. It looks like it does have some potential for death. What happened, bruh? Poor Holdfast was exploded. I was here earlier, did the summon, everything looked good. Have too much games to play, had yet to play Fatal Frame 1, yeah. Just got rid of it all, I'm not kidding, another foot tonight. I want to cry, it was 13 degrees today. Oh no. Oh no. One sec. Let's see, what does Robin have to say? Tough things. We got attacked and exploded. Stupid Canadian winter. Oh no. Okay, I'm not reading this. I'm not like I started reading it. I read it a little bit last night, but now I'm just pushing I'm just pushing because I'm going to be reading it more next time. I'm just playing a little bit now. Since this is going to be wiped in a couple of days, I think, from what I've seen. Hey, the beacon is back. We can summon. Thank you, Galen. I appreciate it. Give us that free summon. Okay, we have no more free summon. Oh! Ew, Paragon Reach. Okay, select faction tags. So I'm gonna go same thing. This one, free tribes, orc, and I'm gonna go seasoned it was. Give me my guy, right? I know there's legendaries and stuff, but give me my Bowmore, right? I'm all about my Bowmore, because I'm all about Bowmore. Unless it's rigged, right? The first one might be rigged. I think that's an epic, because we saw epic color. Yep, that's an epic, I think. Yes. Oh yeah, this one's rigged. I've seen other people. Or not. Lilith! Hello, Lilith! What are you? Lilith, what are you about? Damage. Dark File and turn meter up. Gain and turn meter up, okay. Now be used if Lilith has 3 Dark Vials. Additional effects based on number of stacks, okay. Grant target ally healing, additional effects based on the Dark Vial. Oh my god, look at this. So much text. So, like I said, this one has complexity. Target ally turn meter up. If they are seasoned, grant them speed up for 2 turns as well. Okay. Then can also dispel 1 debuff, grant healing instead. 40% instead. Interesting. And then lose all Dark Vials. Okay. And then the ultimate grants all ally healing with additional effects based on Dark Vial. Okay, I like Lilith. We have a proper healer. And this is what I was talking about, right? There's 2 traits. You can have 2 traits. That's amazing. Summon up to 39 more to get a guaranteed legendary hero. Okay. So I think this one has... Can we see drop rates? Oh yeah, drop rates. So this one only has... So the Paragon Reach only has epics and legendaries, from what I see. Kindred Reach has rares, epics, and legendaries. Okay, one other thing that I like, it seems like it doesn't have common and uncommons. I like the idea that you don't introduce common and uncommons in the game that have no use, right? It's like, what's the point of introducing maybe stuff like that when there's no use? I like it. I like it. Then there's exchange. I think you keep getting this currency every time you summon. One second, guys. Okay, let's see. Just about Gothic. Oh my god. Okay, I see you, Robson. So I was talking about Gothic, right, guys? That's like my all-time favorite series of games ever. It's an RPG that wasn't as well known, developed by Piranha Bytes, that shut down. It was, you know, lots of complicated stuff, but it was one of the very first, or if not the first ever RPG that actually had proper open worldness where you're not stuck because there's a tree stump and you cannot jump over it and whatnot. And it wasn't as popular. It was in the like 1998, 2000, 2006. It was massive. So I knew that was really popular in Germany, Poland, like, you know, Romania, mostly Europe. Extremely popular in Russia as well, Ukraine, stuff like that. So that's what I mentioned, since most of the team, they said, is from Poland. But it kind of seems like there might be some, you know, spiritual successors, I'm told here, for Gothic, so that might be something I might look. That's one of my personal pleasures, right? I would not necessarily stream these RPGs. I would just, for a personal pleasure, of playing these games. I know in like June, the Gothic remake is gonna be launched. THQ Nordic. Okay, let's continue with this. Let's see, skip dialogue. New quest line unlocked. No one left behind. Okay, Robin. Unlock Robin the Spitfire. A Historian of Swords. Unlock Galen the Sage. Chapter 1, Following the Trail. Okay, so many stuff unlocked. So now I guess if I unlock the map, I see several things? No, just one. Here's the thing, if I want to go back, I'm not sure I can beat it. Whatever's happening here, right? So this one, that one. Then we'll add this. That in order to 3-star, I need to do it with Archlands, allies only. So let's see if I can actually do it, which I assume I won't. Because this is all, okay? So I guess let me take all of these out. So Archlands are gonna be this. But we're gonna need some levels. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It kind of seems like a... Oh, great. Kind of seems like if I'm stuck, what do I do? You know? Oh, yeah. Can I level it up? Okay, I do. That's the thing. If I'm stuck, what do I do? If I got pretty much all of the... Why does it show me more gear? I already saw it. So if I don't have more XP, or if I'm stuck in a way, what do I do? Do I actually just go and farm the hunts? That's what it kind of looks. Okay, let's see. Can I actually kill it? So there's 3 rounds and I have to do it in under 30 turns. That might be impossible. Look at my stream elements being spammy. There you go. Use spam. Use spam stream element. Nice. I started the Gothic chat in the Discord. Okay, so it looks like I might be able to beat it with just Archlands. Just I don't think I'm gonna do it in under 30 turns. Yeah, the Magician Galen looks pretty good. I like the rare Creed. This Creed guy looks pretty fun. So the requirement is to just beat it with Archlands only. And then also do it in under 30 turns. Which I'm not going to be able to do it in under 30 turns. But I think oh yeah, it shows here. So I can get the 2nd star at least. As long as I beat it. Doesn't matter if somebody dies. Somebody dies, that's okay. We got those healers. As long as we can actually beat it. But yeah, it definitely looks different, right? Definitely looks different. It's... Like I said, this just reminds me of, like, I swear, Gothic. Right? Because this is how Gothic looked, especially the first 2, right? Gothic 1 and 2. It was not a gacha, it was an RPG. It's kind of like that dark vibe, right? Like, I love it. It's interesting, it looks different. It's still turn-based, like I enjoy, right? It's still turn-based like I prefer. Let's kill that one, because that was the one that was problem last time, I think. There we go. So still turn-based, still interesting. And again, I like the fact that it has depth. There's 2 types of awakenings, right? We saw normal awakenings. We saw super awakenings. We saw that we have several traits. The base looks pretty good, right? Because that's the reality. And in alphas in general, you just look at core mechanics, you look at base, what does it have to offer? This is where you would not judge too much of like, oh, the graphics, they could do with a bit more lightning, it's a bit too blurry or whatever. No, this is just, you know, this is just the base that they are working on. Okay, this guy, I think he's gonna explode and do something. Oh no, he transformed into something. Got it. I like Lilith. That heal looks fun. And again, especially with the top pieces of gear, it's top. I mean, like helmet, chestplate, weapon, and boots. I think it was right. I like that the base stats look like they're all the same. Because here's the thing. If there's so many others, you know, you don't want to have too many levels of complexity from my point of view. Like, if we think raid, I think it's a bit out of hand, right? I'm not sure how many games, you know, I could deal with that have several types of pieces of gear with several types of possibilities of quirkiness of whatnot, you know? It's like you have 100 gear sets in raid with a million types of possibilities. It's tricky. Like, Godforge is going to be the one that I can deal with, okay? When Godforge is out, that's going to be the one that can have, like, complex level of gearing. I'll deal with it. But not any other ones. Okay, so where's the other fight? What am I missing? Proceed, okay. So it just takes me here. What did I miss? So, hold fast. This one I just did. It only gave me 1 star, 2 stars. Oh yeah, there was this fight over here. So what does this one say? Okay, only 3 allies. Okay, let's remove everybody. Let's go with good old Bomor. Let's go with this guy. And I guess let's go double support, right? Let's see if we can do that. Healer, Shielder, and Bomor to go boom. Take that one. Start with some damage. There we go. Look at Bomor go. He's such a giga chat. So some shields. Healing. Perfect. Those hands seem to have been problematic in the past. Okay, let's see. So this one was cancel. Okay, there we go. Interesting. You got the vial. No, 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 no. Can actually 3-star, asking me the question. Boom. I don't think there's a turn limit, right? Okay, there's no turn limit. Just keep getting vials. Keep getting those vials. One more vial, and then that means we're gonna have 3 vials, so the effect of the next special skills will be pretty strong, right? There we go. Increase speed. All the good stuff. I like it. I like Lilith. She's fun. Definitely feels like you would only have her do vials. You would not care about Lilith doing damage. Just straight up give her the vials up so she keeps improving the stacks of her healing effects and you're good. Nice. Any XP? Doesn't give us more XP? No, give us gear though. For 3-starring. Ooh. Give me crit rate gear. Nom nom nom. Straight on Bomor. Okay. So, let's first equip this one. And then for gear, no more basic gear. Let's go with this. And then enhancing to the max. There we go. So first of all, let's equip everything. Wait, I thought I had... Yes, I did. There we go. Right, you want to make sure that he crits. Enhance. Enhance. And then enhance. So Bomor's ready to rumble. What's this one? Crit damage. Okay, crit damage 1 maybe goes on the other elf. On my creed. Right, just trying different types of stuff. Just leveling up some of this stuff. Hopefully I don't run out of gold completely. We're trying to level everything up and then see how it goes. I think for Lilith, you want speed. You want her to go as often as possible, right? So maybe speed set, so she can keep healing and getting her vials fast. And then for this healer, the shielder, I mean, all about the HP, right? Speed defense, okay, lots of other stuff. Let me get that. Let's go with this. And then couple of life pieces, right? I don't care about the crit rate, don't care about that. Does this guy have? There you go. Enhance. Okay, with some speed. So the substats can still be different, right? So that's okay. Substats can still be different. Just the main stats would always pretty much stay the same. And the rings apparently have different stats. For the stages that require 30 turns, you can take out weaker characters and play the stronger ones so you can get more turns for stronger charges, so you're able to clear it in 30 turns. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Once I get to that point, I would just go and use a couple ones, right? Like I managed to beat this one, but over here, for example, if I want to try and do the Archlands, here's the quirky thing though. Based on what I've seen so far, I'm not sure if it's going to be on release as well, but it says win in 30 turns or less. You don't need to do the Archland part anymore, right? Because you've already done this, the middle part, you can just come and bring a full team. Doesn't matter if they're Archland or not. You can bring a full team and still do it, right? It's still gonna count. You get kind of like collect the last star. Let's see if I can just full auto it. Because we kind of get what's his name in here, Galen as a healer, maybe I don't need to bring this weak one. Actually, you know what? Let me just quit battle. Edit party. So like Vali said, I'm just going to take out one of the weaker ones, like this guy. I'm not sure I need a second healer. Let me see. Can I 3-man it? Okay, just 3-man it with Galen as the healer, and then with Creed and what's his name? Bowmore as the damage dealers. Might be able to. Yeah, it definitely looks doable. Yeah, there we go. Easy clap. Sometimes you just gonna got to manual. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this one was the problem before. Okay. This one. Okay. I don't remember what the boss was, but that's fine. Poor Galen keeps getting clapped. I might need to heal. There we go. Should have his ultimate. You know, maybe I'm gonna do the, you know, the A1 cycle. Just to be sure, because I think the last one was the boss part. Or maybe I only use his ultimate. Because I'm getting low on turns. Okay, now let's see the boss. Come on, 10 turns. 10 turns to hopefully explode the boss. Or this, or not the boss, whatever the stage is. Okay. My baby girl's having such a great time. I can hear her ultra giggling with Bonica. So cute. Okay, the cool thing is it doesn't count for the enemy turns, just ours. So I think that's okay. I still don't think it's gonna be done in 30 turns, maybe. If I get his last special skill, maybe. 3 more turns, come on. I don't think it's gonna be done, nope. So close. 1. We were 1 turn away. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna try that again another time. So, next thing that we have to do, if I go back on these ones, let's see, what can I do? This one, I didn't even do the fight at all. So this one says use option. I'm just gonna go with full team and see if I can do it. It should be a lot easier now that I have a shielder and a healer, but still gonna full auto. So yeah, this first concept is interesting to me. Like I said, you don't use any energy or any stamina to fight this, right? So it kind of seems like this is the story mode. You can come and do it as many times as you want. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or not. But it definitely feels interesting. The only spot that I've seen, again, so far is the hunt that we did, right? The roguelike. That's the spot that we would use. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Like, yeah, that's the only spot that I've seen so far that has some sort of an energy system. I assume that obviously Arena is gonna have some sort of an energy system. Why not killing the one that's almost dead? Hey, Lilith, you need to do some healing. There we go. And speed up. That's what I want to see. And some shields. Perfect. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, don't kill him. Please. Okay. Oh, that was scary. I'm like, come on. It's almost done and we're gonna die. Okay, got some speed up. And there we go. Dead. Come on. There we go. So we got at least some of the stars. We didn't get the one that says use only Archlands, but still another star means you get more rewards, right? You have some more XP, some more gold, and some of the rare skill codex. Interesting thing is they have different ways of doing the skill ups, right? When you go and skill up somebody, the skill codex that you use is like, for rares, you don't use only rares. You use rares and epics and other stuff. So for example, let's see if I can skill. There we go. So first one uses just still. Let me see what's the one that I would like to use. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can target what you skill up, which is amazing to me, right? It's like, okay, I wanna skill up this ultimate at the end. You select it and go straight there. Once you go to the next level, it requires the epic skill codex as well. So it kind of like combines what you use. Same thing over here. Let's see. I want to skill up the basic. No. I want to skill up the passive. I'm going to go skill up the passive. Or the trait, right? It's so cool. It's so cool. It's cool. It's different, right? That's what I like. It's like lots of different things. And that's kind of the goal, right? At the end of the day, when you want to try and make something like this, considering how saturated, right, the market is, maybe, or like with how many games are out there, you definitely want to try and bring a different perspective. So having this be done in this way is definitely interesting. Oh yeah, so we pretty much opened up more storylines. Okay, lots of free stuff. Yes, please. Yo, summons. Are you ready for summons? Rare tokens, a universal symbol of respect recognized among all Void Hunters, used to increase Hero Awaken rank. Okay. Well, I guess this should make stuff easier. Relics of the past, Earth 9 style in that. Okay. Different types of quest lines. Okay, I like this. And then for hunters. Oh. Oh. So you can get yourself a rare in Robin. And then we can get Galen, which is actually legendary. As long as you complete all of these, we get a free legendary. I ain't even mad, it's amazing. Okay, I like that. Which is kind of like, you know, the standard type of, you know, progress missions, reward missions. I love it. That's what I like in game. Like, one of my favorite things in Raid was the progress missions, right? Arbiter, the Lydia, the Mistrala, like, you know, give me different things, give me different goals to achieve, to push towards, to give myself some cool rewards at the end, some legendary. Same thing Watcher had it with Volca, with Enet, right? Makes you want to strive towards something. And here I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? Let me go and do all of that. Okay, so let's see. Next one. Patrols. I need to stage anti-chamber, PvP order patrol, and then challenges order patrol. So I guess my goal is to try and get there. But let's awaken him. Yeah, I'm going Bowmore. All the way. Okay, so now it requires 2 of them. Do I want to commit 2 of them, or do I just throw them on one of my rares? Okay, so even for the same ones, use the same, use a couple of tokens, right? Interesting. And then you go with the epic. Okay, I see. Just go with Lilith. And then skills. Okay, 1 second, I have a phone call. Okay, we're back. Just had a call to confirm an appointment for the missus tomorrow. Okay, let's skill up. They give him more damage, yes. All in on Bowmore. Bowmore smash. Okay, there we go. I love this, right? So the hunt level is something different. Hunt level is something that gives you some stats. Awakening level is something that gives you some stats. And then gear and relic is something else. For awakenings, you have the normal, and then there's this super awakening. It's interesting. It's pretty much, especially with the awakening system. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to look when I get to the highest level, but... So for the super awakenings, it requires... dupes. I think that's what it's called. So that's pretty cool. So I guess it kind of seems like the first one is sort of like the, let's call it the rank up, as we would have in other games. And then the second one would be the ascension, right? But it's like dupes, and it's all in the awakening. It's interesting though. The hunt levels can give you different stuff. Okay, so let's see. Anti-chamber order patrol, that's what I'm looking for. So let's see what we have. Picking the trail. Where would that be though? Can I click it as part of the missions? Let's see. Old world. catch the culprit trail, find Robin, hideout. I guess maybe that unlocks a little bit later, so that's all not quite there. What did I do with my green screen? Come back. Ah, there we go. Okay, when using seasoned allies only. Okay. Can we put only seasoned allies? Okay, let's see. Over here. Let's remove them and see. Okay, so all of these are seasoned. That's amazing. Let's see. What do you think so far? What do you guys think of the look of it and all that? Again, it's obviously only alpha. It's only beginning. It's only initial look. But I guess based on the mechanics that I showed, because that's kind of the thing. The main thing that I want to judge, and main thing I guess that people should judge is like gameplay, initial gameplay, mechanics, initial first look, I guess. But again, it's not, this is how the game looks, that's it. Looks okay and different. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, right? It looks like most of the games that we're used to, that we play. It feels like a normal gacha, but with a different type of a mechanic, and with a different type of a feel. With definitely lots of layers of, it kind of seems like there's lots of layers of complexity. It has a different system. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure if this what I'm doing, right, following the story and whatnot. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the same when launches, if there's gonna be some sort of a, like, a energy system, like stamina, energy, whatever, or if this one just stays the same, and maybe there's gonna be, I don't know, some dungeons, right? Maybe there's gonna be some dungeons that we do fights in, and maybe those ones are gonna have a energy system or something. Because right now, like I said, the only thing that I saw was the hunt, right? We saw the hunt. You use one of those and you go into the roguelike. But how often? Actually, they take, well, I think it was like 6 hours or something, if I saw correct, for one to recharge. But will that give enough rewards or not? You know, that's going to be something to question. Is the actual economy and gameplay from that point of view is still not clear. But maybe then when the next phase opens, right? Because this one was more of a, if I understood correctly, this was more of a closed phase before like content creators to have it a look. And then in a couple of days, everybody can sign up for alpha. And based on what I heard people say, it should be available to everybody like in March, right? Anytime soon in March, it should just open to everyone that signs up, of course. I knew it. And you should have killed the reviver. It's fine. Everybody survived. Nope. Everybody didn't survive. But yeah, pretty much some point this month, this can it goes into like, you know, an open alpha. And then based on what I read is that it's going to have a, after the open alpha, they plan to maybe have a beta as well. And then maybe some other testing phase. Obviously, it all depends on what they find. Same as Godforge had, depends on what they find. Depends on, okay, they need to test more things? Do they need to, you know, first of all, test more of the game mechanics. They need to test like how the servers deal with lots of people. Can the game be hacked? You know, there's several layers of what needs and can be tested. But the baseline of it feels good, and honestly, it moves okay. Feels like it moves okay. I mean, I hope I don't jinx myself, but it doesn't look like I've experienced any bugs yet. Loot. I'm a loot this time. I'm not gonna investigate. Give me stuff. Yes. Okay, there we go. Roguelikes. So still have choices. Obviously, you can always go back and fight the other one, but it's this. Only order. Use this when using Robin. But I don't have Robin. I don't have Robin, so I'm supposed to win. Anyway, let's just go with normal one. Unless Robin joined. No, I think I just have to collect Robin from the questline stuff. How's this going in the meantime? Okay, lots of farming happening. See energy over there. Just a couple of clicks of other stuff, guys. No speed, okay. Okay, champion training starts. I'm gonna care about that. And then this, okay. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to you later, Ray. Let's see. Well, the first wave looked easy. Is the second one gonna be the same? I really like Lilith as a healer. She's really fun. One other thing, because like when I went to the when I went to show you like the summoning and stuff, you might have seen not too many people. I read and it was confirmed that there's gonna be a lot more playable characters once it gets to, you know, once it opens the next alpha, right? The open alpha. So what we see now is just like a base level of characters, but there should be a ton more. Speaking of that, I might just go and see, because I think I got more summons. I might just go and summon some more. Right? Might get some luck, right? Might get some streamer luck. And pull a legendary or something. Skills. I guess let's do this one as well. Gear, I have this, all of it. Unmark new, unmark new. Okay. Skills. Oh yeah, I can do the passive as well. Kinda went all in on this guy. Okay, for her, guess let's do the vial stuff. Let's do this. And for him, yes, because I liked him. I don't care about her damage, I'm not gonna do that. Care about the shields. For her. And more hunt things. And for him, don't really, I guess let me just put base level so the red dot goes away. Okay, let's see. Did I have summons? Yes, 8 summons. If I do this, you can go to exchange to buy more. Okay, exchange. Can I buy 2 more summons? 110 each. No. Gold shop. The daily one, 150,000. Do I really want to buy it? Because I'm not sure how I get more gold. It look like not as easy to get. Maybe I can get them from another mission or something to get 2 more. Let's see. Hunters. Own 8 hunters. Own Leo. Level 12. Okay, let's get Leo level 12. Okay, Nadia at level 12, okay. Here we go. Complete stage the Phoenix. Okay, so I need to own these and complete stage the Phoenix. Okay, where's the Phoenix? Let's go and see. Get ourselves Robin, right? Robin required. Okay, so what? So which one's the Phoenix though? Okay, so let's see. Boom, boom. Maybe I have to go to the other side or something? I don't know. When using Robin. I don't have Robin. I'm confused. I guess we're gonna see. Maybe I just chose the wrong path. Maybe just chose the wrong path initially and there we go. Bowmore hits like a Giga Chad. Oh, what's this? I forgot. Taunt and 2 guard for 2 tons. Call other seasoned ally with the highest base attack to assist. Oh. Oh, I love that. She lands taunt, she puts block, but then she also puts a joint attack. And if man, it's amazing. Okay. I see you, Red. I see you. Oh no, what did I do? It's fine. This is fun. I'm not sure what you guys... I'm not sure if other people think it's not as fun or not, but this... I'm enjoying it so far. It's different. It's interesting. It feels fresh. It's definitely a cool and different experience. Look at him. He has 2 traits now. It feels like they definitely have something cooking here, right? Void Hunter is definitely cooking. Void Hunters is definitely cooking something. So look at this. He has 2. So allies have 2% attack and defense for each of these faction in team. Human, Dwarf, Elk, Orc, Beastmaster. So Leo's kind of like a leader, right? Enduring trait and then trait, right? Leo ignores taunt. So straight up, you already start with 2 different things, right? 2 passive abilities, 2 traits. It already feels a lot more unique. Okay, let's see. Do this. Boom. Cleanse. Dispel. All the fun stuff. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I really hope they succeed, right? Really hope they succeed to deliver something fun, because it has a good base. Is this gonna be the Phoenix? Order Patrol. Oh, yes, 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 yes. This is what I needed. This is the one that I needed to open more content. Yes, I'm glad that I came this way, I guess. Come on. You Order Patrol guys, go away. Okay. Mr. Bowmore, let's one-shot some stuff. Oh, mama, that's what I wanted to see. I like the Lilith's vials go between turns. Right? So they stay there. She puts the vials, she has them on the next turn. Or like, sorry, in between waves. Right? There you go, boom. Number 2, they're still there. This guy seems to be important. So Bowmore's gonna explode him. Let's get one more. The gravestone. Hello, hello, what's up? What did I say? I know I'm funny, but what did I do to be funny? I guess speed up and stuff. Yes, please. Get some shields. Boom. Just keep getting those vials with Lilith. She's so fun. She's so fun as a healer. Also, one thing that I found fun and interesting, I mean, even though it's kind of like, you know, they only have like 3 rarities of heroes so far, rare, epic, and legendary. I like that they gave you straight from the beginning an epic. Like, here you go, Bowmore. We all had them from the beginning, right? He was the first one that was given. He's an epic. You have him for a... you still play Raid? Maybe. But just kind of like in the background, right? But now I'm trying this, right? Now I'm trying Void Hunters because it looks fun. It's only the alpha, but it just looks so fun. I'm liking it. Really liking it. Okay, arena unlocked. A new challenge unlocked, light and gold. And another one, learning by practice. And another one, okay. Well, lots of stuff unlocked, so I guess let's see what the other things are. So PvP arena, which I never like arena, but I guess let's go and check arena. Arena challenges, Crimson Streaked Hornet Call. Its call cannot be ignored, binding two hunters to a sacred duel. Interesting. So this is pretty much challenges, I guess. Number of times you can challenge another player for a fight, distributed gradually throughout the season. Max number of challenges will get each season, depends on number of players in your league. Unused challenges do not transfer next season. Okay, and what's this one? The Mighty Zoo's at the top. He fought everything a million times. Mighty Zoo needs to leave some people alone. Okay, let's set the defense, I guess. That's my best thing. That's my defense. Defense can be changed once per hour. Okay, but that's, I guess that stays as my defense. Okay. You see leagues. Okay, you get some of this. You keep going up until platinum. Okay, platinum, gold, silver, bronze, iron, copper, and tryouts. Okay, so we're a tryout. Okay. So, there's a shop. Okay, so we have the PvP arena shop. Everything then connects into the market. I like it. As soon as you unlock content in the market, it's like, boom, here's another shop. Boom, here's another shop. This one's, okay, so these are the tokens that you win for every fight. And then you can buy stuff from over here. Okay. I guess let's do a fight. Choose the opponent. Okay, I'm not gonna beat anybody, so I'm not gonna fight in arena. I'm not doing this. I'm gonna lose. Especially because it says you only get them once per season. But however, how long is the season? Season 5 ends in 5 days and 14 hours. So I only get 11 attempts. I'm not gonna fight until I actually make sure I can fight them. Race 3 and above will be advanced to next league. Well, there's only 3 of there's only Mighty Zoo, me, and this person. So I'm not challenging them. Nope. Okay, we unlocked arena. We're moving on. I don't like I'm not a big fan of arena in general, but challenges, let's see. This is the interesting one. So, light and gold. Redistribute the Holy Order wealth, standard challenge, bonuses for archer and hunters, okay? So this one ends in 14 hours, the next one starts, and then the next one starts. Okay, let's see what this one does. So this one has up until 10 stages. Okay, rewards. Okay, this is what I wanted. I was like, yes. Where can we get gold? Perfect. This, it looks like this is where we can get gold. And then from this one, maybe we can get something else. Okay, redistribute Holy Order wealth. So this would be like a gold farm. Perfect. Improve your skills. I think this is where we get books. Face consumed to gain experience. And this is where we get XP. Okay. So every day, a specific dungeon opens that you can do fights in. But, how many times can we fight those? Is there a limit? Let's see. So let's start with my standard team, because that's all I got. Archer and allies receive, okay, more stats, got it. But still, my Bowmore is a Giga Chat, so that's what I'm going with. I'm curious if this is gonna have a... I mean, maybe now if it's unlimited, it might be unlimited, but... maybe once the game is properly out, this might be like a 5 limit per day or something like that, right? Every time this comes, you have 5 or 10 attempts per day, and you choose them wisely. That's what I'd assume, because if you have it unlimited, then, you know, doesn't make sense. Maybe you have a limit. Okay, rewards, I got 50,000 gold. Yes, please. Go to the next one. This one should give me 80,000 if I beat it. Or is it That would not feel good though. If it's only like, you know, you beat it once, that's it. It's just that type of a challenge. I guess I'll try, right? After I'm done with, or like after I get stuck to a certain stage, I'm gonna try and fight again the one that it seems like it lets me fight. Yeah, the damage, it already looks like I'm not doing too much damage. Or maybe because he's not Archlands. Maybe just people from Archlands get a bonus and that's the big impact. Okay, that's round 1. Let's see round 2. Can we do it? This one seems to be like the main support that we need to kill. This game reminds you of Raid. I mean, it does have, right? It's that genre, right? It has the turn-based gacha. That's what it feels like. And it's pretty much, you know, what we like, what I like, so it's good in a way, right? Is that revive on death? Or like something like they get revived, they get killed while they have that? I guess we'll see. Let's see. Okay, no, it wasn't. Okay. Looks good. Yeah, it does look interesting, right? Looks interesting, looks different. It has a more gritty, you know, gloomy, dark feel to it, which I personally don't mind. Like I said earlier, it reminds me of my favorite RPG series of all time, Gothic. That's the vibe that gives me, even though it's like, you know, Gothic was a different one, was a single player RPG. This one's a more a turn-based RPG, which is not bad still. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Another one down. So now is going to be the question. I'm not sure if I can actually beat the next one, but can I go back and refarm it? Okay. So this is like I thought it's just a challenge. After you beat it once, that's it. Right? And I'm pretty sure I cannot be the third one. Look at this. So yeah, you beat it once, you get a gold, that's it. So you cannot re-challenge it. Interesting. Like, yeah, 100% cannot beat it because my people are not leveled up enough yet. Hold on, do you know COC? What's COC? This, okay, yeah, let's get more of this. Let's get some damage for him. Get his passive. Gets his passive, so he gives more stats to people. For this guy, don't want that. Clash of Clans. Yeah, I heard about it. I never personally played it, but I know about it. It's definitely one of those the big games that most people should have heard of. Okay, I think we have a temple. Yes. I'm ready for a temple. Let's see. Can we hit the legendary? Come on. Temple. Let's go, Lego. Okay, I think it's only epic, right? Or no, it's legendary. I saw some orange in there. Oh no, it's 1, 2, 3. I got 4 epics. You know what? I even man, it's amazing. Right? 4 epics shouldn't be too bad. We go one by one. Okay, Creed, I like him. That guy. Okay, my shielder, come on. Yes, give me my orc. Okay, my Lilith. Oh, a new one. Hello. Hello. Goran. Okay, I see you, Goran. He's Tank. Okay, he's a tank, so deals damage. Taunt. Gains healing. Below HP gains... Each of our Void Menace gains additional 10% healing. Suffer some Void Charge. Goran, one misplacement and something's gone. What do you mean? Deals damage, inflicts stun. Okay. Void Touch, cleanse effects. Okay. Cannot gain shield nor dodge. Oh. That's bad. Right? But I guess maybe he gained some other stuff. Okay, interesting. Let's get the other rares. Okay. Okay, another rare. Oh my god, look at it. So creepy. So creepy. Okay, the weapon he places when he enters. Okay. Arbias. Okay, this guy looks creepy. The Expurgator. I cannot click him again though. Let's use the next one. Another shielder and one more orc. No, another near pick. Oh, that looks fun. This guy looks crazy. Nathaniel. Okay. Let's see. Support. Holy Order. Human Priest. Okay. Bless for 2 turns random ally. Then deals damage to target enemy. Okay. Attack, defense, health, and speed 20%. That's amazing. Shamash. I know, right? That's funny. He grants debuff immunity for okay. To all allies except consumed and tainted, which I guess makes sense. Duration increase, cooldown, okay. And then ultimate blends to all allies except consumed and tainted, deals damage to all enemies. Okay, he sounds fun. 10% crit rate against consumed, tainted, and holy order enemies. Okay. It's so interesting. So many kids. It's like, I'm looking this, I'm reading it, and it's like, so much happening. But I like it. I like it. Okay, so I still need to do the Phoenix, which I have no idea what it is. But I like this guy. Okay, let's see, what does he do? Oh, you're right with the weapon. One wrong move. It's, yep, nope. I really like Nathaniel. Okay, he gets in the team. I think I'm gonna drop my poor rare and get Nathaniel in the team. And I feel like he needs to, let's see, focus. What does focus do? That's what I don't get. Does focus, do they tell me if I click here? Okay, there we go. Increases chance to apply detrimental effects. I presume this is kind of like accuracy. Okay, he doesn't need that. He needs speed, health, stuff like that, resistance. Lots of other effects in here. That's good to see. So for him, I guess I would need HP or defense. You know, let me just get all of this, these ones, right? This. And then that. There we go. Walmart version of Smash. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so I guess let's just still put some stuff in there. HP stuff, I guess. HP. I need more weapons, apparently. Okay, let's get this one. And I guess, do we have a defense-free one? Yes. Grammar Hell. Hello. How are we doing? So I got that. I really wish the red dots would go away if I don't put stuff, right? Because, like, okay, I'm fine. Just go away. I don't need this. But in the challenges, I was pretty much stuck with the gold stuff. I need to What was the thing again? Not the market. Oh yeah, mission. Hunter. So, where's the Phoenix though? Is this Phoenix or is this one gonna be the Phoenix? Oh yeah, no, I think that's what you get there. Enclosed gland, there we go. When will it release? So, based on what I've seen, is there should be a... Currently, it's kind of like a closed type alpha for content creators mostly. If I saw that correctly. And it should... Oh yeah, it should level up this guy a bit. It should be in March, like in 2 days, people can sign up for it. You're level 17. So people can sign up for it in 2 days from the 19th, right? Sign up for the early. No, early for the alpha. And then sometime in March, it should still release for everyone. Nice to see all content creators I've been following over the years in one place trying out this new game. I mean, it looks interesting, right? Grammar Hell. It looks like an interesting, fun game, so... Definitely worth us testing. Look at Nathaniel. He seems amazing. Nathaniel's the Giga Chad. He just exploded. Now I'm curious if we save the buffs. I wonder. Do buffs carry over waves? That's gonna be one question. Or is it only the vials from like Lilith? Let's see. Most games don't carry over buffs. Yes, they do. Amazing. Well done. I love it. I never understood why buffs don't carry over waves. It's like, if I have it on me. Yes, I love Lilith. I got her. I love her. She's awesome. With her whole vial things and then the cleansing and then healing and then all of the fun stuff. Lilith is definitely fun. Plus, I love because every time she does a vial, she's like, I'm gonna get some third meter. I'm coming back to my stuff. Quick. So many debuffs though. Is Leo like tainted or something or consumed? Because he seems like he doesn't get a bless buff. Maybe. Maybe Leo's gonna be like, nope. Come on, let's see. Really curious what the Phoenix thingy is, right? Because I got there and maybe it's this one. After I beat this one, I saw a spot where it showed kind of like Robin. Statue or something. Again, I'm honestly not really worrying about restarting stuff right now because there's lots, you know, I need more levels, more stuff. I'm just trying to beat it and pass it. Is there clan into it? Do we need to save summons for specific events? Will there be 2 times onto? Will there be arenas? Will there be ranking? So currently it's only alpha. So 99 of those questions, I'm not sure I can answer properly or correctly, right? Clans, I assume there might be some sort of clans. Arena, I've already seen it. We do have arena, and it seems quirky. It seems like it's not endless and limited arena, which I personally like, because I'm not a big fan of arena. So, okay, so is this Phoenix? Does this mean we have Robin? Yes, okay. Hey, welcome. This is funny. So you have to... You need Robin, but in order to get Robin, you need to get Robin. But you were supposed to use her before to 3-star. I mean, obviously, I'm kidding, because here's the thing. You can always go back, right? You just need to beat it once, and then you can go back. But there we go, and we got Robin. Woo! Let's see what does she do. So, basic attack, normal damage. Okay, first special. 90 attack to target enemy twice, inflicting burning. Okay. All allies with burning receive damage equal to 5% of their max HP on start turn. Okay. And then this. 2 random enemies Inflicting burn for 3 turns. The skill starts cooldown of 4. Okay, so it starts on a cooldown, but this is interesting. All about the burns. Okay, Robin is immune to burning. Each time Robin damages enemies with burning, that enemy receives bonus damage equal to 2% of max HP. Okay. So she's a max HP damage dealer. She seems like, you know, if there's going to be boss type content, she's going to be good there. Speaking of boss type content, your Gilfred's question is a good one because here's the thing. Ooh, hello. If there are going to be clans, obviously I don't see any right now. But if there's going to be clans, I really want to know if there's going to be, you know, what's a clan boss? Because that's one of the most important ones usually. Definitely working on Robin. I think Robin's going to be fun. I'd be wrong. But... Oh, hello. Hello. Welcome. There we go. Okay, 3-star awakened. This means I can use a ring on him. Yes. Yes, I get some focus. Lilith, can I awaken her? Oh yeah, I can use any copy. You know what? This guy didn't really like, so you can use any dupes to awaken stuff. I like that. At least the initial early awakening. What am I looking at? Okay, there we go. Lots of interesting stuff. For example, now, I think maybe only on specific ones, you just need them specifically. Definitely, okay, Lilith, there we go. Now you need 2 epic ones, skills. Can I awaken him more? I need 2 epics at this point, okay. Gear, let's just get defense on her, and then skill ups. Level up this, let's level up that. Nathaniel, oh yeah, Nathaniel's stuff is cool. This, I definitely want this to be for 2 turns and decrease the cooldown. Yes, debuff immunity is a good stuff. Okay, Robin, let's skill up some stuff for Robin. And then get her some gear. So we just got 1 weapon, just straight up, here's a piece of weapon. Okay. I guess that, and then I need a speed boot. Do I have a second speed boot? No, I don't. Guess I'm just gonna steal it from Lilith, because you know what, Lilith just gives her stuff. I can give her this one, and then just level it up. Okay, and okay. That's pretty much most of the team. Let me just throw this again. I just need more XP. That's what I kind of noticed. It's like I need more XP. What can I get XP from? It's like maybe some doing some more campaign. Maybe doing some more of this one. The hunts, right? To go and clear it. This one, the drops are XP, gold, books. You get several of these. Let me try and beat this one. Okay, so let's remove some of the low-level stuff that we have. Maybe Robin's not quite ready. It's low level, but I'm still gonna try. I need to drop. Actually, not Robin. I'm getting Lilith. So my 3 epics, my 2 people like that. Robin gets to come next time. Let's see. Do this last hunt and see what's happening. So who do I want to boost? I guess I want to try and boost this guy. My Nathaniel, right? Level 15, it looks like I should be able to do it. Ideally, based on what I've seen, this one's something that we would, you normally try to manual, right? So you don't get people dying. There we go. Yep, manual to try and be safe. Otherwise, because otherwise they do maybe quirky stuff. So if you're trying to min-max, considering the fact that in this hunt mode, they go... What's it called? they go, if somebody dies, they stay dead. I haven't seen a way to revive yet. It definitely makes sense. Hero has 10% speed and works for each level of Void Menace. Basic attack reduces cooldown. I like this. I want to decrease the cooldowns of my specials because they're pretty fun. What does this do? Boons? Random boon for random hunter. Okay. Yes, let's try it. Sneak in. Okay, let's sneak in. Rush in. Choose 3 boons for a random ally. Choose 1 boon for a random ally. 3. I'm going all in. Give me the good stuff. It might be obviously a harder fight. Yeah, lots of speed though. They're going first. So because we rushed in, I guess that's why they're... There we go. Taunt and all the good stuff. Another one of the vials and then we can do healing. And some speed up. Yes, let's just hit this guy because I should have the damage with him. There we go. And get some shields on. That was easy. Okay, okay. It's pretty fun. It's pretty interesting. Okay, when this hero uses a skill gains cooldown, yes, please. Okay, I guess she gets a first turn, and then... I wonder if these stack. Maybe they do, so I'm just gonna grab it twice. Yes, it looked kind of easy, so maybe let's just leave it full auto this time. See what they do on full auto. Okay, that was easy. Okay, when he loses health, damage reflect. Honestly, I don't think it really matters because it kind of looked like it was pretty easy. Not sure what this one was. Just meditate. Anna's HP plus 40%. Moving forward. Yeah, I think level 15s, they're pretty low. We're pretty okay now. Because I had high levels, had some hunt levels upgraded. It's interesting. Head off for now. Need to understand the ways of Arcel Helper and Hell Hades side. Oh boy. Good luck, Gilfred. Take it easy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be calling it myself after this. It was a pretty interesting force experience. Because again, I think I might just not, you know, keep pushing it. Because again, if I understood this correctly, this session will kind of like close and there's gonna be a new one. So we might have to like start over. Might have to start over after they put the like open alpha, because this one's kind of like the closed alpha. So I just, you know, I played a bit to just give it a shot to see how it is, but then I might continue, you know, I might come back playing it once they do the other alpha phase, right? Just go there and pretty much avoid this. Okay, revitalize, rush forward. And then let's do the last fight. Have a great day, girlfriend. Take it easy, mate. Take it easy. But yeah, I think let's just call it here. Like I said, based on what Susie told me, there's this progress looks like it's gonna be wiped. And like on the 19th, it opens to everybody. Then once that opens, I think for that one, everything's going to be wiped. So once that opens, that's when might be like a longer period. That's what I'm hoping. You know, 2-3 months of it being open and whatnot. that's gonna be the case, then that's when I will start opening, right? I don't want to play now for 2, 3, 4 days and then everything gets wiped. Maybe just try and be like the next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, right? I hope you enjoyed this first look. This game definitely looks interesting. It seems like it has potential for some quirky mechanics. It has definitely levels to it. It has depth, right? It has several passes, interesting graphics, interesting choices for lots of the game mechanics and battle systems. Overall, I like it, right? Overall, I personally like it, and I'm curious to see more and keep playing it, right? Up until Godforge, up until we get Godforge, you know, we got time to play other stuff and test other stuff. But thank you guys for hanging around. Hope you enjoyed. Let me just see, at least on Twitch. There's like 12 of you in here. Let me see if there's anybody else that plays Void Hunters. Let's just drop them on a raid over there. It kind of seems like, not really, it was just me. So I guess we're just gonna end it then on YouTube and on Twitch. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and see you tomorrow. I should be streaming back tomorrow. I'm not sure if this or if it's gonna be raid or whatever, but just keep an eye on my channels. I'll be back. But yeah, up until then, peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye bye.